Hi, my name is Skip. I'm here for two reasons. Number one, I want to help you become a better leader, and number two, I want to help you help others. In group dynamics, the stage of development, perform, is where the most stuff gets done, the most gets accomplished. The group is the most effective and the most efficient in completing its tasks. This is where every leader is trying to get their group to. Because once you're here, it's pretty easy to maintain, it's pretty easy to keep that tempo high, and you get a lot done. And if you're a good leader and you've managed your group well, even if there's some changes in personalities, people leaving, people coming in, you should be able to maintain that high work output. So what are some of the characteristics of this time period? Well, there's a lot of achievement. And what I mean by that is that you can actually see a lot of work getting done. There's measurable, quantifiable work getting done day in and day out. You're getting closer to reaching your higher goal. And this is important. The other thing is this feeling of success. Everyone feels there's a sense, a championship team in sports. When you walk into their locker room, you just feel triumphant, even before anything happens. So success is definitely a major part of that feeling. So during this period of performing, like I said, it's once you get there, you need to maintain it. Well, how do you maintain that performance? The biggest thing is to make sure that that you don't push people too hard, that you maintain high expectations, but you give people time to have fun, blow up some steam, take breaks. This is important. And the more team building you can do as a group, that's maybe unstructured, maybe just playtime as a group, can go a long way. And I highly recommend getting as much input from your group for this as possible. Because maybe there's something some people in the group want to do, but it hasn't come up yet, or you didn't even think about it. So that's definitely a good way to make sure that the group maintains the perform level. The other thing, remember, in the steward model, you're in the center of a wheel, right? You're reaching out, and with the members of your group, you're reaching out to the people you're serving. But the main thing to remember is that you're there for the benefit of the group. So in the performing stage, it's a really excellent time to make sure that you're grooming your successor, that you're finding that person or persons who can replace you, and that you're delegating a lot of responsibility to these people, and following up closely, of course. I've talked about delegating before and how it's really an art. It's very difficult to do, but it's important. But make sure that you delegate so that you can increase your follower stature so that they can someday replace you. And if you end up having those leaders, those premier leaders who are able to run projects independently of you and can get a lot done without you being around, they need to start training people to replace them, because someday they're going to replace you, and you want to make sure that there's a continuity in your group's leadership. So the performing stage is fun because a lot gets done, and this is when awards get received, and this is when the group gets a lot done very quickly and effectively. But it's also important to make sure you don't slide back into norming. People don't get stuck into a rut. You want to keep that momentum. The best way to do that is to acknowledge people for the positive things they're doing and making sure you have time out, playtime, group team building activities that are fun. So anyway, this is performing, and it is a really remarkable thing to watch when a group gets to that level, because they just get so much done. Alright, well, I hope this has helped you with your group. My name is Skip. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and go live the wheel.